Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Deadfire with me, Bekarna. Let's continue exploring the upper bowels.
Will do.
Antiseptic cream. A salve for what ails Wael should not be applied to eyes. That's ironic, considering it's Wael we're talking about. Do not ingest, do not mix with other medicinal products. Fungal growth concerns. The fungus is intruded into the upper bowels of the 100 Vision's most glorious god form. It proves most resistant to elimination. The smaller fungal beings protect the mucus-like molds on the wall, and the mold possesses its own form of defense. Further, application of the antiseptic cream to the mold has proven ineffective, instead causing the cream to harden into an acid-resistant solid. Were such an admixture to somehow get introduced to the god form's bile ducts, the results would hardly be ideal. And I'm assuming this is one of the bile ducts.
I've got it.
Bile churns within this pit. The fleshy tube nearby pumps the acidic substance into the larger pit in the central chamber. Examine the reservoir. It reeks, and the fumes burn your eyes. Combine the fungal ingredient with the antiseptic salve, and add both to the fluid. You carefully mix the materials and dump them into the reservoir. The bile foams and bubbles before curdling into thick goo. The tube shudders and then chokes, utterly clogged. One down, two to go.
Will do.
Alright, so it does look like that one guy ran off. The guy that was standing here that watched his friend get melted.
I've got it.
I'm not sure that I would eat that. A twisted chunk of iron-like metal rises from Wael's flesh, leaning to the side like a crooked tooth. The pitted surface gleams with a disorienting array of colors. This matches Bekarna's description of a fallen star. He came to the Black Isles in search of this marvelous rock. The metal radiates soul energy. The whole area is dense with it. Vague emotions reach out to you. Anger, fear, and territorial aggression. One of those stands out. None of it feels quite right. What do you make of it, Facina?
I recognize this. Starmetal. Arkemir had a few samples lying around, though they did not glow as brightly as this one. He shunned celestial research, tossed out any studies of the sky that crossed his desk, but it wasn't doubt or disagreement that irked him. No, he acted like he was afraid of something.
The metal shimmers faintly, responding to your presence. A set of moist, black eyes peer out of the depths of your pack. It's gift wrapper. She's trembling. I'm not going to sacrifice her. Examine the metal. As you peer closer, the ambient soul energy studies you back with quiet calm. By your reckoning, the essence is little more than an amorphous shape of emotions, though it seems more aware than most incorporeal entities. You recall a passage from On Celestial Specters. The spirits inhabiting this mineral will attack if you interfere with their habitat. Energy from a powerful soul would appease them temporarily. From there, you could claim a piece of the star metal for yourself. Chip a piece of metal off. You snap a piece of metal away from the main body. No sooner does it come away in your hands than a discordant wail fills your ears. We got a fragment of star metal. This chunk of metal is dense, weighing more than it would appear at a glance. Its pitted, irregular surface shines faintly in the light.
I... That's not supposed to happen.
They don't seem particularly tough. I was expecting more of a boss fight.
Yeah.
Worse than rock.
Well. No good. Take him down.
Actually, we'll send a dare after the one that's in the middle of the party.
I think worse than Ross.
Yeah. Let's go.
More Ixie on us.
Alright, now it's just a matter of time.
Something you need?
Take him down.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Huh? Right.
They expected me to give up a part of my soul or sacrifice one of my pets for those chumps. You're right. Well, let's head back up and give that to
Elf holds his
Bekarna.
grimoire like a clumsy initiate.
And we'll rest while we're there too.
I remember you.
Bekarna flashes you a wide smile. Give her star metal. Will this work as a celestial catalyst? Bekarna gingerly accepts the rock, turning it over to study its pitted surface. Her eyes are wide. She doesn't tremble in the slightest.
This is the one.
I didn't see you cast any spell. How could you even know this?
Messina steps closer to observe, but Bekarna holds her at a distance.
Stand back, Watcher. I have waited so long for this moment. Not even gratitude will slow me down.
Steeling herself, Bekarna spreads her feet apart and raises her wand to the sky. A breeze you don't feel ruffles Bekarna's robes and stirs her hair. She opens her eyes, and a smile slowly forms on her lips.
A moment, Watcher. I doubt I could forget the words if I lived to be 1,000, but let me write them down where they belong.
She flips open her grimoire and begins to pen some runes in a sweeping, elegant script. Messina leans in to study the script. Her eyes don't seem to know where to settle on the page. Finally, she turns to you.
The circle doesn't deserve talent like hers.
There. Bekarna's Midnight Daydream. Not a bad ring to it, huh?
She folds the book shut and sighs.
Keep this as a memento, my friend. A nice statement piece for the dinner table. That hum of power is relaxing in the palm of your hand, no?
Bekarna kisses her fingers and touches them to the star metal before passing it on to you. Celestial Agitator. Grants Servants of the Stars. The user releases spirits held in the star metal. Whenever one of these spirits is killed, the winner receives a random inspiration including strong, fit, quick, insightful, smart, or steadfast. This fragment of the distant stars is not of this world, yet it hums with arcane power. The pitted core of the metal is heavy with dormant spirit energy. Territorial and aggressive, the spirits can manifest to counter an external threat. They don't seem particularly drawn to Aora's native Adra, else they would have fled the metal by now. So is that indicative of Adra on other planets? Or a variation thereof?
You scribed a new spell? Right there on the spot?
I had an early draft prepared already, but it was missing a little something.
She glances down at the star metal wearing a tired smile. Do you feel any different now that you've scribed a spell?
I feel as if I have climbed a long and winding staircase, opened the door at the top, and found a polished spyglass waiting for me. Now I have the entire sky to still explore. I do not know what comes next, but I am pleased to have come this far, especially with good company.
She grasps your hand and squeezes.
For now, I want to spend some time with my book and my observatory. And a well-deserved cup of tea.
She squeezes her grimoire in a tight embrace. Bekarna's Midnight Daydream. What does it do?
It channels starlight into a living ball, inspiring and motivating all that it touches before dispersing back into the ether. As spells go, it is a little tough to control. But maybe not bad for a first start.
I didn't help you for souvenirs. I want a copy of that spell.
As you say.
Bekarna holds your gaze and nods.
I happened upon this friendly-looking book while you were out looking for the star metal. And here there is a blank page, like it was waiting for us.
She winks up at you.
May you do great things with it.
She passes you the grimoire and blushes.
Thanks to you, I have remembered much, and learned more than I could ever forget. A Grasimer Watcher. This would have been extremely unlikely without good friends.
You give us too much credit for something you figured out alone. Bask in that achievement and let me know how it feels, Ak.
Bekarna spares you a brief smile before flipping open her grimoire to study the words she wrote.
So, do I look like an archmage yet?
Bekarna strikes a pose and cocks her head, wearing a silly grin.
It might take a little time still. I should find some better robes. A nice tall hat, maybe.
She shrugs. We'll go with this, and use her more for buffs. Because the melee build I was going for isn't working that great.
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
What you want, Grandstick? How does one possess the time to collect this many fish?
And now we head back down into the bowels of the earth, of a god. The hall's obscured, it's all the same. Also keep forgetting to use empowered abilities on Aloth here. Only 2 more to go.
On it.
Some more poultry. Fantastic.
Enemies ahead. Sure.
Going on, fellas. Alright, so scavenger visions is what we saw up in the collections. Do this. I'm gonna put brand enemy on him. We need to get some defenses out real quick. Or just buffs in general, I guess. So I wonder what the polyp does. Probably nothing good. Okay, Aloth. Safety. The Interrupter spellcast? Whoopsies. Oh, he's getting a little roughed up. Blinky. Almost hit all three. There I can.
This did nothing.
May I be a candle in the night.
Yeah.
We'll go to the observers instead.
I bring your end. Let's go.
That's not very helpful.
We can pierce damage, so we'll use our hammer's alternate attack.
I reap what I sow.
You guys take care of these. We can move on to this guy. Got a powered ability. Just like so. Whoops.
Lavaru, be on.
Yes. Sure.
No good. That's right.
What do you need?
All hearts.
Moeth, Ixie, on. What now?
Take him down.
What now? All right.
Well, that would have been a little easier had I not sent my main character off by himself. We kept them all clustered and used my auras and buffs more effectively. Would have been okay. Hello, Blinky. Resistance to perception afflictions. This glistening eyeball observes you without judgment or expectation. It simply follows. While it's unclear if any intelligence is associated to the airborne organ, Blinky nevertheless seems happy enough scrutinizing your every move, even as you sleep. The slick membrane keeping Blinky moist tends to drip when stimulated. Okay. Whenever Blinky peers around a corner or toward a suspicious shadow, find yourself following suit. While Blinky is following the party, you have resistance to perception afflictions, and the party has increased melee accuracy. Actually pretty good. Oh yeah, should I give this to somebody? Seems pretty darn good. I have too many wizards in the party to actually use it.
My folks said
Happy
I'd
to
never
oblige,
amount-
huh?
On it.
A lot of poultry down here. We follow this one back. I didn't see where it led.
Will do.
The screams. All have ceased. All is silence.
Okay. Well, I'm going to call it here, and we'll take care of this next time. Because that's going to be a fight. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.